Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. We just finished talking to this nice little lady here who's apparently making custom dice. We only have 28 real. It's just enough for another night. I don't think it's a good idea to spend money on some dice. No idea what the hell we'd even use it for. So instead, it looks like we've pretty much finished with our... Oh yeah, we need to use that. That's what Kim's trying to tell us. We need to use the flashlight. Find our way back down here. There we go. Okay, well that explains that. We did find a computer thing that we could possibly work, but we need to know what the password is, and we don't know that. And honestly, I have no idea how to find out. I mean, it could be here. We have already looked at these. Could be on the schedule, maybe? What am I looking at? We really did this. Alright, the curse. Yeah, we already did this, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, I didn't realize I was stuck in there something there. Okay. Didn't we have a note too? Let's look at the note again. The note was interact, wasn't it? Yeah, note from the fridge. Read the note. Okay. Gotta hide somewhere safe. Find the filament with the offsite copy of the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP. It's formed to do it myself. Live in Silla's place. Okay. Not sure that's too terribly useful for us. What is this? Scribbled across the notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Yeah, they wish. Or maybe they were. Maybe it's too advanced. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, so. We have a couple things we need to do. We need to get the hell out of here, basically. Maybe we can send Kim away. It's probably about time anyway, so let's do that. I think that means basically that we'd start the next case, but... work alone for the rest of the day. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Yeah. Alright. Just put the plastic over the dead man's face. I need a little help carrying. We take the hands, take the legs. Right, drag the motor carriage. Let's go. Strangely, no very loud sounds this time. Or maybe it was loading the very loud sounds, but so that's the delay here. Okay, done and done. Alright, put the flashlight away. There you go. Okay, so Kim is gone, and that's fine. Let's talk to the nice lady at the shop. Tell her basically there is no curse. She's not going to be happy about that. We should probably save the game first to make sure that, you know, if we do need to lie to her, or at least have a chance. So let's do that. You save the game. There you go. Okay, let's talk to you.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Yes, that was it. It's a charnel house full of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. I knew it. A tremor runs through her. Oh, such horrors have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity? I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Niha, and she's a novelty dice maker. A novelty dice maker? Her eyes widen. Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep. No, ma'am. I felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse. She looks perplexed. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of doom? How did she explain the curse? Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth? Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There's an entity behind the entity. I mean, she is right. I'm just wondering if there's a good way to say, you know, basically clean out the back room and it'll feel a lot better back there. Because obviously back there is honestly a death trap. Let's see. I like this idea, though. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Oh, how horrid. I knew something wasn't right about that place. Do you find a way to break the curse? I mean, just clean the fucking back room is basically all you need to do, but for some reason that's not a choice here. So, you know what? Fine, I just spooked it. What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your methods? All that matters is the energy is retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It would be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course, but still. Thank you, officer. You brought a better psycho-emanation to Stumble Bookstore, and that's no small achievement. You'll only last a day or two, a week tops, then her mood will sour and she'll feel the curse again. Alright. We'll be long gone by then. But at least the quest is over, so that's something. Alright, I haven't washed off the dust smell yet. Okay. Alright, we need to open the apartment door for Evart, so let's do that. Maybe talk to Kuno? At least to deny him the speed. We picked it up, but there's no reason why Kuno should have it. Though Kim's not here to disapprove, so there is that. But it's just not a good idea. I mean, giving a kid speed just seems like a really bad idea. Tremendously bad idea. Immensely bad idea. There are no words for how bad of an idea that actually is. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do the door first. We're just supposed to leave it open, right? It's not here, though. We need to go back the other way. Okay, so we're here with Kuno. Might as well talk to him.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
We can buy the pants, which are actually not bad. We already have good pants, though, so let's just talk about that. Okay, so I talked to Manana about the armor. So, he raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. He said you're now the king of the entire Jamrock? North Jamrock, he corrects you. Kuno mean everything north of 881? The rooster fucked Kuno's words up. Kuno doesn't do south. Don't fuck with moderate. Kuno appreciates you recognize him as the Shaman of Jamrock, though. North Jamrock, that is. Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello. Look, pig, he said in the all business. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. Good idea. Alright, let's move on. That's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, parroting Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real, so interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face. Okay, well, I took care of the drug situation. Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. He rubs his hand together. This here's how we do it. First you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you a half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way. By kilo I mean gram, right? Alright, you know what you mean. Alright. Yeah. You don't need more drugs. You're 12. Alright, tough side of his head. Kuno, you tried that sneaky pig shit on him. Tell him, Kuno. Kuno's got brains. That shit doesn't surprise Kuno. He squints at you. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. You know this, Big. Shit is major. Major fucking choice, Big. Kuno would take the shit lightly. The pieces are moving. This is fucking domino shit. Tick, tick, tick. The boy flicks an imaginary domino piece with his index finger. Decision time. What's it gonna be? Gonna fuck Kuno? This is staying with me. I'm not giving it to a kid. It's not happening. Alright, alright. He throws his hands up in the air. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno just got fucked. Just when we were getting our business on, this pig throws it all away. Told you can be trusted. Told you I told you. Little rat repeats it 6 or 7 times. Told you we steal. Relax, see. We got plenty of kilo. Kilo underground in the tree. This ain't about that. He turns to you. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are we gonna make this up to Kuno, huh? Well, I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you got going on in that apartment. What do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we got plans. 6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remnants of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls. In the dark, and opening into the lower tunnels. Alright, I met your dad. Yeah, the fuck are you still alive, Big? Alright, well, he's a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes. What? His head's become large and round. Fuck right, Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. He snaps back. Kuno told you. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky. Kuno knew this. He points to himself. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you'd have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window. Okay. You don't have to be scared of him anymore. Kuno's not fucking trying to be, though. Shit's real. Kuno's violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno knows that shit. Stroke shit. Stomach fucked up, and Kuno's gonna go out like that, too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speed, crime, fucking on the bed. Go out West Rubicol style. Stop saying all the sad shit. Kuno's whispers become smaller than usual. What are you talking sad? The king breathes in and out like a boxer. Kuno's got hard shit. Death shit. Nothing shit. You don't have to turn into that, though. Punches the air again. Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it on dead. Another punch. Fuck it. You think because you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sob? Turn into... He pants from exhaustion. Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit. If he doesn't stop soon, he's gonna collapse from exhaustion. He's red all over. Kuno, you won. You won, Kuno. The relief is palpable. Little hat jumps up and down behind the fence. He did not win. There's a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty. Alright, well, there were tons of unpaid utility bills in there. Fuck, right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit. Let me guess. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about the electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. Alright. Well, find a job, pay them yourself. Dad can't handle things anymore. Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move underground. Live Royum shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb. And a tomb, Kuno. Little one seems overjoyed at the prospect. Alright, well, I did right not to give you the drugs. Let's conclude. Didn't change shit, Pig. It only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit doesn't work, Pig. Only our shit works. Alright, we can give him $15. We do that, though, would be $2 short of what we need. Oh, maybe not. No, am I doing math right? Hold on. Yeah, it would be $2 short. I don't know if we need them, though. We've got cool pants right now. I think we're fine. We're fine, right? The physical instrument, though? Might be good to buy these. Yeah, let's do it. This might be our last chance. Alright. Performance buddies. Alright, I'm off. Okay, so we got the new pants. Might even be worth it. Silver Fair versus... Yeah, the -1 reaction speed could burn us. This might be better. Well, there's some tight pants there. They really don't go with those shoes. But eventually we're going to find better shoes. It's going to happen. Hopefully we won't have to pay for them. But right now I'm kind of worried about the money we have, which is... Oh. Okay. No, it's $5. Or, no, sorry. It's $7 less than we need. That could be a problem. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, maybe I made a mistake there. Hopefully we can sell something, though. We'll see. I haven't found any more bottles or anything. Let's see. So we need to go around. Oh, wait. Is that a... No, it's her thermos. Don't mess with her thermos. It's the only way she's going to be able to keep warm at all. Anything here? Oh, wait. Maybe... That's right. Don't I need the bag out to be able to pick up stuff? So maybe that's what needs to happen here. Tools. Do that. There we go. I can pick up these. Yeah, take those so I can recycle them. Okay, that's at least a little bit better. If we want to look there, maybe. Oh, I can look through these. Yeah, there we go. That'll help. Not by too terribly much, but at least it's a little bit. If there's another trash can around, we should look through that too. Eventually, we need to talk to Joyce as well. Tell her what's up. Did we actually... We talked to her yesterday? Seems like something I would have done, but I don't remember. Okay, let's talk to her now. Hello, Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Got nothing else. There is the drug trafficking we need to talk about, but I don't know who the hell to talk to about that. I'm just going to tab occasionally here and make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, there we go. See? Like that. We don't need to go back inside the building. I think we're good there. So let's go this way. Just tab occasionally, make sure we're good. Oh, see? Stuff right there. Alright. Right, there's that door there. We can get in there now if we really wanted to. Okay, so there's this door here we're supposed to unlock for them. Let's do that. Okay. Use Manana's key. Try to be as silent as you can. Takes a bit of rattling the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. Only curiosity can offer stamping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure, a white alligator, a fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle. Well, now I'm curious. Okay, definitely save the game before we do this. I don't know. I'm not just saying it's going to kill us, but, you know, it could. Let's go. There's no reason to go inside. We're not paid to go inside. We're not told to go inside. We're not tasked to going inside. We're going to do it anyway. Oh, there's this, whatever this is. Okay. Some magnesium. Suitcase full of clothes? Guess you're staying over? Or he's escaping. Book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. That's weird. Almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Okay. +1 logic shirt. Kind of okay with that. Whoever lives here admires fair hair fantasy heroes with big muscles. Well, you know who doesn't. Conan the Barbarian, still one of my favorites. Colonial Mug Collection. A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. Dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. Go ahead and tap. Little ring. Though cheerful, the images on ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. Whip out your yellow man mug and compare. Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often? Alright. This really the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash? Who knows? Could be, but this clothes in the trash lead doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Still a good thing to keep in mind. Alright, we'll move on. Ah, thought is complete. Okay, indirect modes of taxation is done. Turns out those financial oversight committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look, the hearts and mind of everyday Revicolians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist. Ultra-liberal dialogue options give +1 real. Okay. So we can talk to people to get money. That's definitely a possible option there. Alright. Smell of disinfectant in the room. Smells like chemicals. Well, that's just damn suspicious, isn't it? Alright, well, that's about it. This guy did mess with the crime scene, though. That seems very strange. Like, why strip the body? That seems very, very odd. Okay. Maybe it was incriminating or something? I have no idea. Okay, what else are we supposed to be doing here? Let's look at our quest list here. I mean, finding an armor piece would be great. Finding the murder weapon, also great, but no idea. We did the apartment thing, so we need to know. We need to let Alvaro know. Ask Renee about stuff. Explore the worldly gig. I mean, how the hell we're gonna find a way in the secret passage? I have no idea. Okay, smoking on the balcony needs to happen after 2100. We were there after 2100, but it's got to be a special thing. Oh, you know, we have the shot put ball. I wonder if that would replace the Lost Boule I threw into the sea. It's a possibility. Let's go over there. I don't think it's quite the same, but it might do something. Let's go talk to him at least. We might be able to do it. Hopeful. It's at least a similar size, but I don't know if it's similar enough. Why? Can we sit on this thing? Is that what this is here? Sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. Alright, I don't want to wait any time. I think we're fine. Okay, so that's basically a way to wait. Okay, it's good to know. What were the guys playing? Oh, wait a minute. They were over here, weren't they? No, they were in... Yeah, there we go. The crater. That's what it is. Let's go talk to these guys. And see if they are willing to take the shot put.
Oh, I have really outdone myself. This is divine. Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Well, they really got louder.
René, it's the little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Oh, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Okay, what do you know about the dead man? Let me think. He looks at the clouds wistfully. I heard someone was hanged and left for a retreat for a week. That's all I know. Okay, yeah. You know absolutely nothing, though? No, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist, he adds, smiling apologetically. You're a good guy, officer. I can see that. Then help him, you wimp. Reproach fills his eyes. You were plenty of shoulder with a gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something. Wish I could, but I just don't know anything. His cheeks turn red. I always keep my nose clean. Don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that. Respects? The old carpenter can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back. I'm not, he assures you. I'm not even knowing. Of course he's holding back. The carabiner crosses his arm. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly. Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Renee? His eyes are furious. I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Everett. How do you know Everett? Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers, he says solemnly. I taught those boys human studies and histories in the gym. What do you know about history? The carabiner stops the Gaston. You never witnessed history, only heard about it. Years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history. Okay. He is throwing balls now. Yes, those balls do not look like the shot put balls. This might be a pointless conversation. It's a risk. The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. I just saw him move stuff there. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe, is what he said. What a prick, the jolly man declares with a sigh. The officer was addressing me, not you, Capitan. Where were we? Are you a Union member? Oh. His cheeks turn red again. In many ways, yes. Like an honorary member, I attend meetings and parties, help little things. Everett, Edgar, and the older Debordes all know me. In what ways? In many ways? Oh, yes. So you're not an actual member. Not in the technical sense. His eyes fixed on the bullets in the crater. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Everett keeps me on the payroll, just for little things. Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He frowns. He's a weather vane. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, he continues, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing anything. But get damn side already. What are the little things you do for Everett? Writing work, mostly, he smiles. Occasionally he needs something written and I happen to have a way with words, people say. What kind of things do you write for him? Oh, nothing official. I assure you, just essays for the newspapers about Martinez and how they are and how things could be. Everett and I have these long talks where he tells you, his little pinman, exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself. I enjoy catty geriatric couples. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, that's all for now. I'm not going to ask him for a bite of the sandwich. It's his sandwich. Just let it go. Can I talk to you about the boulet?
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Yeah, here we go. I can totally replace the boulet. Here you go. The old veteran stares at the shot put ball in silence and speaks in a reserved voice. What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for Petanique. Now, no need to get angry again, Renee. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a boulet kiosk in here in Martinez. There's not going to be an alternative. I do suggest taking it. That's how it is, huh? The man slowly nods, exhales sharply, and takes the ball. Fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven. Legendary. 8%. There's no way. There is seriously no way. We can try this, but there's no way. Oh, yeah, this guy would totally know about the firearm. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Is a Belle Maghreb, he says, taking the rifle. 446 caliber, breech loading, Revocol made, good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's an ARPL. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty, he adds, and the rifle back. Where'd you find her? In that basement over there, at the bookshop. I'm not surprised. He looks at the building. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what to tell you. He shrugs. These BM 446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find. Alright. I found your guard booth. Yes, the Liberties Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not on a political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man, don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight, he adds with a slight sigh. He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason. Okay, you must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard. Yes, it does, he nods. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. Hold on, why were you on leave? It's a private matter, he says with dignity. Nothing to do with your investigation. You see, officer, Rene is the kind of man who'd rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, seek it. A real man's man. He just gotta write it out. I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. The outburst makes him clutch his chest. It's nothing. Just gotta cut back on the coffee. It's his heart. So who was working your shift? No one. The booth has been unmanned since last Monday. He looks suddenly very old and tired. There's no other guard. It's just me. The container guard has been unguarded for a week? Yes, he nods before hesitantly continuing. It's not actually an issue. I mean... Look, officer, his partner jumps in. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, Rene. Mr. Clare had that booth built specifically for him. It's mostly decorative. Mostly decorative? The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any amount of... He tries to argue. Yeah, good luck with that. So he knows... It's probably because he knows... Yeah, he knows Gaston, who is part of the Union, and as a favor, very likely. Yes, Morg, this is a first playthrough. I don't know what I'm doing, basically. Which I guess is nothing new. Everett created this job for Rene because he knows the Royal Carbineers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off of. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, well, yeah. I'm holding out tear, too. That is true. There's nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing, too. Yeah, I'll hold out the tear bag that I'm holding right now. Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that, the Jolly Man says quickly. I do it, too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing. Yes, the Carbineer utters angrily. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now? He's not going to become an entrepreneur. Alright. I saw a picture in there. You weren't it. You looked happy. Who's the girl? His features stiffen and he gets a cold look. She's nobody. This is none of your concern. I refuse to discuss my private matters with the RCM. The lady is Jean-Marie Beaulieu. Gaston speaks with a soft voice, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody. Okay, got it. Thanks. And what the fuck? We'll do this, even though it's not going to work out, but fuck it. Let's go. Alright, we knew this pretty likely. Well, especially with 2 2s rolled, that was pretty bad. All he observes is a veteran refusing to let go of the past in his own uniform. This is not uncommon. He catches your glance and nods. It's the uniform of the Royal Carbineers in service of Frizzle I, Guillaume le Union, and valiant King Philippe V before him. Don't you mean Frassel the Fun? You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown, he adds. He turns back to you, but he was our clown. Ours to ridicule, and more. There's something you missed. You'll get to it, don't worry. Alright. I like this game so far. This is fun. I mean, it's definitely... I don't know what I was expecting, but it somehow managed to blow past all the things that I wasn't expecting it not to be. And yes, the double negative is there for a reason. Okay, so we need to go report back to Everett and say that basically we did the thing he told us to do. Mignana's not going to help us, I don't think, anymore. We should be able to get past... That's right, we don't need to go past the metalhead guy. We can just go this way. Oh, we should probably also talk to... What's his name on there, too? Okay, what? Oh, we have another way to sit down? Giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee trick. Okay, that's weird. Like, why do I care? We also make a phone call, but I don't know why we need to do that either. Let's probably go to Frit. I don't know how the hell you pronounce these things. There's 3 T's in it. That seems to indicate the TE is its own syllable, but I have no idea. This is the exact wrong way to go. Oh, wait, no, these bottles over here. Hold up. What am I doing? Yeah, grab these bottles. Grab all these bottles. Take a look at all this wonderful riches just sitting here. Didn't even think about doing this before. Alright, just take all the things. I wish I could, like, I don't know, grab them all at once. That'd be great, instead of having to cook each one of these. My bag is going to be very full. And there. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, nothing else highlights. I think we're good. Okay, that should give us enough. So I have 13 now. I'm hoping that gives me the $7 I need, but I have no idea. We're gonna have to go to Frite for that. So come over here. We'll report back to Everett first, though. Also, didn't we lower the... Yeah, we lowered the container here. Maybe without Kim, maybe we can do something? Open the door. No. Alright, mechanically locked. Alright, we can't do anything with that. But wasn't there a guy, like, painting around here? Maybe we can talk to him about that. Maybe he'll tell us how to open it. Oh, that was yesterday? He might not be here. Oh, there he is. No, he's still here. Hello, Mr. Man.
Oh, hey, mister. I need to be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larisse said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they reckon to get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back.
Yeah, bathhouse. Right. Yeah, that's likely what that was and not at all a boudoir. Alright, I have some questions for you. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't good for keeping things no more. I almost forgot about the borch. What about the borch? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borch to men every day since the strike started, the little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I'd take on Miss Rona's boar dogs every time lunch is done. Power borch, huh? Never heard of borch that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, yes, I'm taking it to them. The borsch keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Brew it? Alright. Who makes it at the whirling? Oh, it's the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and talking together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grod. Alright, the borsch is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, sure, mister, sure. You do that, yes, sir. Alright, I'm off. So much for knowing about the container, though. Alright, let's go talk to the union boss and at least tell him that some little aspects that he gave us are done. I don't think we've gotten all of them down, but I grabbed some coffee. It's early in the morning. Well, I guess it's noon. Coffee's in giant thermoses still look warm. Alright. We're going to have to go sit in this chair. It's going to be bad for us, but it's alright.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're already sat on that chair.
Yeah, already bowed to him, basically. Don't need to bow to him again. Fair enough. What's in that container outside the office? My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. There's something special about it. It was attached to the Caval's crane. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch, he said with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. We're going to talk to the container. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, so I open the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now? I'm very glad to hear that, Harry, he said with a smile. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth. Alright, well, yeah, I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. Just as I thought. Cultural antiquated mud collection. What a weasel, he shakes his head. Pissing on Everett's Rainbow Coalition. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Why? What? Pretends to roll up his sleeves? He's not willing to actually do it? Real police work is going to start happening now, I promise you, Harry. This is going to be good. Alright, well, the mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? He grabs his head with both hands. You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people with the power of politics. Alright, do you think this weasel has something to do with my case? Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. He shakes his head, laughing. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you. Yeah, but the weasel might have cleaned up after the killers. Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel? Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant. Oh, we actually got compliment experience. That's great. Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. He chuckles. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are. That's all he's going to say on this subject. Okay. So he said the lynching and the strike are related. How? By now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps. What do you mean? Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. Alright. I mean, I guess that's kind of true. I'm looking for lies in every statement here. So our victim? He nods gravely. A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship. And they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from the proxy wars in Yasut, Semenine, Samareza, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revocol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Okay, I know you're speaking in metaphors, but out of curiosity, do you actually have a village elephant? No, Harry. The elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the murks and the brutality are very real. Alright, go on. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, I just move my container. He laughs. Wait, they honestly, you don't move at all? They just move the container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They left my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. That sounds dangerous as fuck. That does not sound like a good time. But enough about me and my fun container. His face turned serious. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types. Also, I'm puzzled as to where he sleeps. If he never leaves his container... Well, I guess there's a room behind him. We can't actually... Yeah, there's a light behind him. So he must have like a bathroom and a bedroom. Holy shit. This guy never leaves his container? That seems very, very bad. Okay, anyway. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, little rapey, shakes his head. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out in trees. And how did he hanging from that tree? Harry, what you need to do is realize, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, he raises his finger, we push to kill. An entire neighborhood of killers. Wait, the whole neighborhood's in on it? Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base. Okay, but who exactly did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union. Group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in this neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow. Did they kill the hangman? One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. He chuckles. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Are you not afraid that we're going to arrest them? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who would get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. He chuckles. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. Okay, well, there was a bullet in the hangman's head. So they shot him. He sounds pleasantly surprised. Yes, someone shot him in the head before they hanged him. How odd. The man shrugs. I don't know what to say, Harry. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look in that yard. Although if he never leaves his container, did they move his container so you get a look at the yard? That'd be kind of hilarious. What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my favorite policeman, Harry. Okay, how do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. He slams his fist on the desk. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over, the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates. Think the security contractor organized the scabs? You said it, Harry. Hell. The fist lands on the desk again. One of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being there. Strange. Alright, you mentioned a lawyer girl. Oh, Liz is a bright one, he grins broadly. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy, but hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. What about Titus Hardy, maybe? Firebrand socialist, kind of a weird description that he gave her there. Alright, so what about Titus Hardy? Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them, exemplary union members, always working to advance their positions in the local socialist democratic movement, core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into the gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. He starts laughing. Gotta love his initiative. What more can you tell me? Who's second in command? Who's the most violent? Harry. They're almost all of them great guys. Born leaders. Real whatever happened. I'm sure they only had the best interest of Revocol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. Where can I find them? You know what, Harry? He points both fingers at you. I got a feeling they're going to show up in full force tomorrow. Okay, I could use your backing. Could you ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate? But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we conclude this talk. When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he says. Also, Harry, here's 5 real. Okay, I've learned the hard way in, like, real life, not necessarily in the game. Someone hands you money, just take it. Just take it. Don't worry about your pride or whatever. I mean, in this situation, it's a little sketchy to be sure, but I think in this case, take the money. Good boy, real team player. Rose hand together. Now, do you have any other more questions? I mean, unless you know about life, the universe, and everything, no. Let's conclude. Was it a good talk? He leans back, suddenly worried. I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really wanted to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez, and of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left, he says, slowly shaking his head. I want to, but I just can't. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. Alright, well. What's that supposed to mean? More left than you are? Maybe? I mean, to be fair, this is probably more true. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. Perfect, Terry. That's perfect. He clasps his hands. My version of the left is not against the companies. It's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business proposal. A left-wing business proposal, but still. Alright, what would it entail? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper. He pulls out an envelope, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. What are the signatures for? I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez, he grins broadly. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little strait on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. You didn't actually answer the question. Where's this place exactly? On the coast, Harry. Cross the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there. Little village, they're calling it. Gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry. Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit. Okay, I can guess, but what will happen to the current occupants? They're just going to have to deal with construction noises for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings, right next to a fancy new youth center, designed by the best architect from Stella Maris. Alright, well, if I happen to be there, I guess I can ask. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, he hands you an open white envelope. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there's some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Roca in La Delta. Then, I know we can do business together. He runs his fingers through his thin hair. Okay. I'm looking into your shady brew, by the way, just so you know. I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew. There's so many moving parts of my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. He reconsiders. Just one thing. If you can make it, if you can, make it even shadier. Alright, I'm gonna leave, but we're definitely talking again. See you soon, da-ba-da. Big man raises his hand in farewell. Just kidding. But not too much. Okay, I love to hate this guy. He's very entertaining. Harry, my boy. It's just so just over-the-top corrupt is just how I want to describe it. He's both horrible and a fantastic character all in his own right. Alright, so basically we've got another task for him. We're going to stay here for another day. Can I take a peek at my capo types? I'm not sure what you mean, but I think what you mean is my thought cabinet. So if you want to look at these, this is what I got. Mazovian, volumetric shit compressor, lonesome long way home. It's not as much as I thought it would be. But I'm still pretty early in. So we need to wait till Wednesday, which I guess is tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, I think that's right. You're a capitalist communist? Yeah, I know. We have 2 conflicting ideas in our head at the same time, which is one of the benefits to being a thinking person. Okay, we're gonna head on back. Oh, but looking at the time, it's about time for me to wrap up. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Disco Elysium. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.